car. The robbery was unsuccessful. I did rank up to 7 2. So I can now use this bad boy right here. And yes, I checked the rules. I can now use it so I'm not gonna get in trouble for using it. But if you have a car, so we're good to go. I was talking to the dude because he left. He got robbed. The same thing that happened to him happened to me. Or happened to me happened to him. The guy got robbed and everything. So now we have his car. He kind of just quit it, you know, because it is hella annoying. You know what I mean? Like, it's also annoying getting robbed. That's why I don't do it. You know what I mean? I don't really rob people unless I need to. And considering how, like, you can get robbed every 2 damn seconds, it's practically impossible. That's why I have so many friends helping me out, because the amount of time that it takes to get money in this roleplay server, like, unless you're an LEO or you have a floater roll to get 2 rolls at a time, it's practically impossible to get money. I mean, it's practically impossible. You get like $2,000 worth of welfare, and you get taxed, of course. It's like half the profit down. So it's practically impossible to get money in the server. At least in United, they had the just junior income for the civs, and then they had, like, you know, a work thing. But you got income as a civ. You still got income. You know what I mean? I probably like 500 to 1,000 for both. You know what I mean? But you still like a lot of money. You have a lot of money. And considering how ridiculous the car prices are in this game, I mean, that's crazy. I was gonna buy these Chapter V12. That costs like 100,000 in the damn thing. Now, it wouldn't be that much for me because I have a lot of money, or I used to. But considering how I have like 30,000, yeah, it's gonna be hella hard. I bought this car for 55K, and you get 20,000 starting off. And this server has it's a good thing, but a bad thing has if you can afford it, buy type rule. If you can afford the car, buy the car. It has that, but it's still practically impossible to make money considering how you literally have to, like, figure out some kind of way to make the money. And I have to watch out because Goldfish isn't here. Goldfish knows me, but I don't know if he's gonna, you know, do that. Cause I know that Goldfish doesn't like me. He's seen me in the chat. But considering how everyone's a low life and likes to rob people, it's gonna be hella hard. So, like I always say in my role plays, my live streams, these next couple of live streams are gonna be hella difficult and hella boring. Because for one, we don't have the boys. Not really Pain. Pain's still here, but not really. You know what I mean? And me and Coldfish, we're not really a thing. Not like you know, not like that. But like, we don't roleplay anymore because he has his own crowd, and I have my own crowd. So it's gonna be hella hard for me to get some good stuff. I'm surprised it even rates up that. All I did was I didn't get pulled over either. All I did was drive around my car, literally drive around and like use the in-game directions chat. That's all I did. I get off for the night, and then I get the ping of me getting leveled up, and I'm still confused how I got leveled up, but I did. It's good, but you know, now I can get robbed probably 2 times more because I'm not silver and anymore. And I don't own the gun in the economy, but I'm gonna have to use it because their system is kind of stuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. You have a good economy, don't get me wrong, but it's the fact you have to wait for like days upon days to get something. Like, you can't just go buy the gun in the store. You have to literally like have a dealer sell you the gun, get the gun, and then wait to get it verified and everything. I'm gonna try to do that, but it's gonna be like hella fucking difficult considering how this game is. So right now, cause I put in the little application or whatnot, the thing, the guy's fixing me still. But it's practically hella impossible to make money and to get things in the server. Like, the amount of shit I've done, like the 3 times I've been here, it's honestly hella crazy, you know? And it just gets worse and worse and worse because of me not being able to buy a gun. So I really have to wait for someone to give me a gun. I'm like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. And you kind of get ignored as well. Like, I've been texting in chats for like a gun or something, I just completely ignored. So I honestly, I don't know. They make it. Hold on. Oh, it's Goldfish. Yeah, it's Goldfish. They make it practically impossible to do that. I'm gonna say mute because I don't feel like talking to this bro. Honestly, Coldfish is cool. It's just that the stuff he does is weird and kind of annoying. You know what I mean? He left because like all he really does is rob and kill people. Like yeah, it's cool. I mean, like yeah, it's alright. But like he just does it every day, even in United, and it gets annoying because like there's so many people that I've roleplayed with that got robbed, and you can't get the car back because of how like they make up random rules and they have to follow them because you're like a low rank, you're not mod. And it's ridiculous. Like I've seen Kingston, the old RP server, he'll get robbed almost every RP session. And you can't do anything about it. So it's practically impossible to do anything in the game. I'm gonna put it. Right back up. Alright, I'm back. I hope no one didn't try to rob me in the process of leaving AFK for like 2 minutes. Because that would happen. Um, yeah, I was just saying, I'm not trying to talk them down or anything. You know, they're a cool server. It's just they make it impossible to do things. Unless you're like, it's like United, but less toxic. Because it's practically so impossible to make money, get a job, get a car. Well, it's easy to get a car. More like get weapons and stuff like that. It's so easy to get a car, but it's so difficult to get a gun. Like, it's a good server, don't get me wrong, it's really good. It's just the thing that they do, you know? They're not as organized, you know? Like, they have, like, systems. They used to be in roleplay, and I think you guys seen or remembered. They had, like, a system, you know what I mean? It was simple. They had, like, a dealership system, and then they had, like, a little, they had a, um, gun store. And all you would do is they're like a template there. You fill out the template with the gun you wanted, and what modifications you wanted, and then you have a ticket. And whoever owned the store, or whoever's like co-host, or whoever owned the store, would answer it in like 2 or so minutes. And you would just literally fill out an application for the gun, put the ticket in, put the application there, and then they'll be like, any more mods, any this, any that? No, yes, yes, blah, blah, blah. Pay them, pay this, pay that, and then you're done. That's all you did. And then you got the gun. And this one, you have to literally like put in an application, wait till that gets bought, or that gets accepted, and then put in like a payment application, wait till that gets accepted, and then you get the gun. It's like more difficult than it should. And like, it's a good server, but that's why I left, because it was so boring. Because it's just scene after scene after scene after scene with people. Like, literally, there's like 3 or 2 cops out, and then all of a sudden, every single cop is on like 1 or 2 or 3 scenes. I've seen like 8 cops in one session, and all of a sudden all those 8 cops are in one scene, or just like multiple scenes going on with all those cops. It gets boring because they don't have a cooldown. There's so many scenes going on, it just gets boring. Like there's so much to do, but they're not having a limit. You know, if they had a limit, how many scenes could happen? Because that's what's going on. People are getting robbed and all this because there's too many cops in the scene. Literally, like there's so many people doing scenes that are cops that there's no one to protect us. And that's how United works. And that's how this server is. They have it where you can have so many scenes with so many cops that if I got killed right now, I don't know who would save me because there's no cops. So you literally either have the RP out that you did die, or RP that you didn't die. And it's hard because you usually have to like wait for something to go down, and then like, okay, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that, whatever. And then half the time, it doesn't succeed. You know what I mean? It's like very difficult. It's very annoying. So I've been wanting to do some cool scenes and everything, but either they don't care, either the cops don't care, or something happens. There's 2 cops in RTO right now. There's like 5 scenes going on right now, and 2 cops in RTO. It's ridiculous, you know? Like, it's the fact that they have a good thing going, but they're ruining it by just these little things like this. There's 1 traffic stop, there's 1 scene, 2 scenes, 3 scenes, 1 civ, 2 civs, 3 civs, 3 civs available, and 2 cops in RTO. That's what I'm saying. And I don't even know if the cops are in RTO in front of me, or if they're somewhere else. I honestly don't know. Because of how it is. It's practically impossible to even get a scene going. Because then, I'll probably get a scene going, and then 2 minutes later, some cop will be shot, put their panic button, and then those 2 cops, or the cops that was on my team, will get out. That's really how it goes. It's literally like, yeah, I like this system. It's just the way it's run. It's just not good. And I'm watching every car now, because considering how I got chased by an AI vehicle for like 5 minutes, and got robbed, yeah. That's exactly what I'm watching. Yeah. So this is all I'm gonna be doing for like the next couple of weeks, probably. Driving around. Because I don't know if paint smokers are gonna join. And I don't really have any homies in here. Goldfish, he's semi-homies. I'm not good. You know what I mean? He just gets them on He wanna do it. Because all they wanna do is cause havoc. And I don't wanna cause havoc, because if you cause havoc, it just does not end well for people that cause havoc. I'm literally just trying to be a loner and just drive around in my car, don't get chased, maybe meet some people, maybe meet some friends, but other than that, just do this. So this is how it's gonna be for the next couple of weeks, probably months, or a couple of next weeks. Unless Pain Smokers is on, but even at that, I'm just gonna be driving around. I'm not gonna really be doing anything for the game. Pulled over a couple of times, but that's about it. You can get pulled over a couple of times, 15 citations, be arrested, and that's about it. I have a job, but the thing is, the job is in Los Santos, and half the RPs are in Sandy Shores, so I'm gonna need to find another job, because I'm like literally. But that's impossible, so we're stuck at the job we're having. Considering how there's no other type of job I can take. And I made a suggestion, you know what I mean? Like, in United Roleplay, they made a thing so we can work AI jobs, like Suburban, you can work 7, stuff like that. You can work there and get some money. And I suggested to them to do that, because it's practically impossible. My suggestion doesn't really matter in this world, as I recall every season of RP type. So they didn't do that. And I got the car that I want to use, you know what I mean? I'm really glad about that. Because I think that's what kind of died or got the RPs low, you know what I mean? Because in all the RPs that we've been in together, it's about me trying to get this car. And we ranking up and me getting this car. But I feel since I already have the car, there's something to do. Because I don't know if you guys tuned in like almost every single thing RP that said new beginning or like a new beginning, stuff like that. I've always been in like a really dookie car, and my main objective in the streams, and I tell you guys, is to get this car right here. To get this car or to get the Hellfire. So every time I real play, I'm just doing scene after scene after scene, getting ranked up, applications, grinding, you know what I mean? Because if I have the car, I don't really need to do that anymore. I don't need to grind up. I don't need to get anything so I have the car. So it's kind of not, it's not really needed anymore. I'm still gonna try to grind up the ranks. But I have the car. I'm thinking about getting the Porsche, the Feister, whatever you call it, S2 Cabrio. I actually have it, and I was using it last night. And I also got one of that car. It's actually a pretty cool car. I might get that one, or I don't know. I know that was expensive. It's like $100, and I don't have that. That's when my phone was something like that. Because I don't have that car. I don't have that. And it kind of sucks because normally in a lot of RP servers, you can have multiple roles as long as you know how to balance them out. But in this roleplay server, it's difficult to you cannot even have, you only can have one role and that's it. You get one role and you're stuck with that role forever. And the civs let me get a pay grade. Because for LEO and EMS, you get a government pay grade. Of course, government pay grade, you get paid by government. But civs, you don't get that. Like, I understand, you know, from the government, but at least give them something. But unless you have a floater role, you have to purchase that. Oh. Unless you've bought a floater role, you can't have multiple roles. Does that make sense? So I cannot be a cop and a civ. I can only be legit civ or a legit cop. That's the worst part with it. You really have to get a floater role which costs money to get another rank, another civ, or another role. That's a downgrade of the server. Because normally, in a lot of servers I've had, you're limited to at least 2 roles. You can at least have 2 roles, and that's it. The server, no. You physically have to have money. And don't get me wrong, I have money. You know, I graduated, I got a lot of money, it's a lot of my money, but I have some money left over. And it's just ridiculous about how you have to pay for half the stuff you have to get. If I call the cash machine, you're gonna, I'll be done. But it's also just ridiculous about how many things you have to do to get certain things. And it just makes no sense. Because it would have been better. I'm sure to rant, guys. I don't want to have this whole entire thing of just be ranting. But it's just difficult, you know what I mean? Because it's such a good server with so much potential, but they're not using the potential right. It could be so good, but they're not, like, just using it right. So that's why I'm over here just doing all this stuff, because there's no practical way to make money. And there's no practical way to make scenes unless I have a good idea. A lot of the things I've done in the past have done that. Either because Kyle got shot, something happened, or just they can't do the scene. That's called 22ing, and a lot of higher ups do that a lot. And they don't like the scene, they get irritated, that's when I do it. As you saw in the other roleplay, whenever we were at the airfield, we got pulled over, had the guns pulled on us and everything. They kind of 22'd that scene because of how annoying they would get. Yeah, that's why. You know, and I told them in the application to be a Karen, and I don't get why they get mad. Like, I know it's irritating, but it's not our fault. They literally had guns on us the entire time for no reason. And I've been pulled over in that airfield before, and I didn't get a gun pulled out on me. Like I was saying, if you didn't pull out a gun on us, I would have been more compliant. But considering that they just really came out and had an assault rifle on 3 people that were not doing anything, and on top of that, tried to crash into with a helicopter. I would have been fine if they didn't try to do that and they have guns, but since they did, and they nearly killed all of 3 of us for one traffic stop, that's why I was like, you know what? As you can see, there's a chase going on right now. As you can see. So that means there's gonna be no cops. There's gonna literally be no cops because of that. But yeah. So this is what it's gonna be like for the next like 5 streams. This is what we're gonna do with just me jumping around, talking to you guys, doing nothing. I just got some food too. I was thinking about eating that food. Now I'm not trying to get robbed. That's like kind of staying low, and as you see, whenever a car passes by me, I look either gonna do plus a UE. Because considering almost every RP server that I'm in, I get robbed for absolutely no reason. Yeah. Because almost every RP server that I've been in, I've literally, like, either my first, second, or third day, I've gotten robbed for absolutely no reason. And I've done so many things not to get robbed. I've had so many lies and so much things to say that I just go straight out the window, and I either get getting robbed or get my car back, it's going to the scene because of me, or just something happens where that happens. And that's almost every RP server that I'm in. RP servers. And I've had good RP servers, but that was in the past before I knew I could stream on YouTube. But trust me, they were awesome. And if you guys wonder why I don't want to be LEO or I don't like being LEO, it's not like because I'm forced. It's just the fact of the ridiculous BS I do. So I've been a cop. Like that's my main thing was to be a cop in almost every RP server. But considering how a lot of people treat cops, and I do it too. I apologize. Considering how cops get treated for doing their job and stuff like that, it irks my nerves, and I just can't take how people are just annoying as hell. And I get killed almost every 2 seconds, and I've just seen so much BS happen. With me being a cop, I shot someone in the head. They RP'd not getting shot, and then just walking out the door. Just some BS, you know. Just some type of BS that I had to deal with. It just honestly gets on my nerves. I prefer to be Civ, so at least I don't have to deal with that BS. I can at least get the cops something fun, I guess, to do, or at least not have to worry about some idiotic kid getting on their nerves 24/7. You know, with those last two cops I had, they were pretty chill. You know, the first time I met them, I was annoying, and the second, third time, I was like, bro, I'm sorry, you know, apologizing and everything. It was fun, you know, it was honestly very fun. So I enjoyed it, but just now it's not. You know, 2024, knowing how GT6 is coming out probably soon. I have a feeling maybe that role plays are kind of getting over and done with, you know what I mean? So I have role played for the past 4 years, I believe, since I got my PS4, and since I got to like level 100. So I've been RPing for a while, and I have the RPs of my computer, like me literally angling the computer so you guys can see. I have those of RPs, and those are like 3, 4 years back. So I've been RPing for a while, even on PS3 days, and I just feel like role plays are kind of just dying down. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's a new age where I think PC's taking over. I feel like a lot of console RPs, mainly PS4, probably not PS5, because I know a lot of PS5s are women. So I think the PS4 RPs are kind of getting like extinct. So many people in RPs almost every day, almost every night, lasting hours upon hours upon hours. I've been looking at RP servers, and looking at those, they're done. You know, they hardly have people talking. Those people that talk is the ones that say that the server's dead. Those are the only people that really talk on servers. I'm like, oh, this server's dead. That server's dead. You know, those kind of people. So I feel like PS4 roleplays are kind of dying now, considering how they're just getting extinct to the PS5. All these new things in PS5, just people getting PS5s in general. PS, not PS, people getting PCs and all that. And now a lot of people are just kind of rage quitting because of how the rules are. The rules are getting more stricter than they were before. Like the amount of rules I've seen that make no sense, yeah. And they just keep piling and piling rules. It's honestly PS4 servers are like the ones where if they don't like it, they add a rule. That's what RP servers are becoming. If they don't like certain thing that's going on, and it involves them or involves one of their members complaining about it so much, they make a rule about it. Because that happens to me in LEL episodes. Mainly United. That's the one that I've had so many issues with, and they just keep piling a bunch of rules. Like I would do like nothing, and there'd be like a random rule implied to me. Wow, like it's honestly crazy. Oh my god, I've been in a lot of RP servers, and almost everything I do would always like get a rule after. Like I could be role playing, right? I do something wrong, but they don't tell me, and then they get an announcement saying that they can't allow this or they're not gonna allow that. I'm like, bruh, what? Like, wasn't that just a thing? You know what I mean? Like, it's happened that, like, I remember that one stream, I had an AP pistol, and I think Riley and someone else had, like, a machine gun, but someone pointed out I was using an AP pistol. The next, like, hour or so, they made an announcement that Civ 2s, because that's what it was a Civ 2, Civ 2s cannot use its AP pistol, and Civ 3s can. And they're just making a bunch of rules because of me doing, like, little things that got on their nerves. That's why I kind of died down from United because of that. They try making rules because they don't like it. And that's why it's dying now. Because United is dying. You guys have like been in that server. It is dying. A lot of the higher ups are going extinct because of it. Because me and my brother, we would, bruh, me and my brother would like call out the server because it is. They like in that server, if you weren't the favorite from a higher up or something, you didn't get what you wanted. And I was not a favorite from any of the higher ups. It was like one higher up. And it took a while to get a favorite from most of them. I would call them out over BS, you know? And they didn't like that. And they didn't like that, so they'll get mad. And there will be a bunch of these rules. Because that's what the server was. If you were not a higher up that was favored, or a member that was favored by a higher up, you couldn't get away with anything. That's why the Delta, Cryptic, and me and Riley escalated so much. Because Delta was somewhat, I guess, a special person to Jax, either special or just friend special. But he got whatever he wanted. That's why me and Riley get in trouble, but he didn't. And I'm guessing Jax gave up on that at some point. That's yeah. Because I remember I forgot what Delta did that day, but Delta did something that day. He got suspended. Suspended means you can't be Civ anymore. Civ blacklisted. And I remember, I guess he complained to Jax about it. And the next day, they had a Civ reset. I was Civ rank 5 for like a day or two. I went right back to Civ rank 1. So all those cars I bought, all that money I had, those houses I had, were gone. So I had to rank up again, a second time. That's really why I don't like the server, because if someone doesn't get their way, they'll call and be about it to the higher ups, and the higher ups get so sick and tired of hearing the yabbling that they make changes. And it's ridiculous because some people grind up and work up and everything, like me. I really like will grind up to get this thing at rank, and then I don't know where someone complains, and guess what they want? And all of a sudden they just get what they want, and it's ridiculous. Let me show you. Can see this guy's falling. But it's like yeah, he is. I'm gonna go black out. Just get out. It's ridiculous at how many things people can get away with nowadays. Yeah, I'm already losing the dude. But that's why I don't like United that much because of how someone complains and they get what they want. Ugh, here we go. Yeah, I already know the route to get him away. I'm already losing. I got so much speed and distance on him. But that's why I kind of just died down from United. I don't roleplay anymore. I don't really talk anymore because of how irritating it got. And when I would talk back to someone or like mention something that they didn't like that they knew was true, they got mad and just got mad at me for it to stop. Even though they knew like he's right, he's not lying. But you know, I couldn't really do anything about it. But that's why I gave up on United. That's why because I wasn't gonna get another RPG. I was not gonna join it. I was United to get on the peak. So I finally got out of LEO. Because for like the past like 4 months or so, I've been LEO. And it's been hell on earth. So I've been trying to get out of it. But they finally opened the Civ, or the LEO transfers. Finally. I finally got out. So I've been waiting for them to open RP to get them back up. That was to be safe. But they closed it because there wasn't so many LEOs, and the reason why there weren't so many LEOs is because if you're LEO, unless people liked you and unless members liked you, you were not gonna get respected. If a member didn't like you, they were gonna try their hardest. Wow. They were gonna try their hardest to make your life a living hell as an LEO cop or as a cop. And that's what I dealt with a lot. Either I had people running away from me that I couldn't get them because I was a Crown Vic, or I was just disrespected the entire time I was at LEO. One of those two, and I gave up. So I remember telling Irish, because he would ask me, like, why should I put you as Civ in at LEO? I told him straight up, if you come as LEO, I'm gonna go somewhere, stay in my car, and watch YouTube. Because that's what I was doing, I have streams of it too, I'm not lying. I was so bored as LEO, because I know I wasn't get anything done, that I would go somewhere where no one knew who I was, and I would go and hide somewhere, have the phone playing Republican Space Rangers, and I would be on my computer watching movies. What's wrong? And I'm not even lying to y'all. That's what happened. That's how boring it was as LEO. Because when I would go LEO, no one would call me on a traffic stop. I wouldn't get anything done as LEO. No traffic stops. They couldn't. Just legit nothing in general would happen to me. So I gave up and did that. That's what the music was on. And that's why I don't want to be LEO, because if I at least got something done. I had boys, I had like cool friends that were Civ that I could chill with. LEO, I didn't have that. There's none of the cops respected me, none of them liked me. I was boring. Now, I don't care about their personal opinion or what anyone thinks of me. Hi. It's just the fact that I couldn't do anything. No traffic stops, no arrests, unless a cop needed it, unless it needed 32. That was the only time I could get anything done. None of that, nothing. Yeah, that's why I gave up on TikTok. It's so silly though. I'll tell you why. Someone's falling behind me. But yeah, that's why I'm starting to fall out of roleplays. I have a lot more games, I have Saints Row, I have WWE, stuff like that, and I have UFC. I don't think I finished the UFC career. Or I did, I kinda forgot, but I know I was somewhere there. We have a lot more games I can play, and that's GTA5. Can't you move that? I wanna move that, I know you can. But we have a lot more games I can play, like that. So, we're not out of ideas. But yeah, that's how life in roleplay is going, guys. I'll go black out. I'm gonna try to get the Mustang. Cause like, whenever I get there, I'll shoot the Mustang there. Yeah, I come in the roleplay for a couple of minutes, drive around for like probably an hour or two, fuel my car up, stuff like that, and then I get back out there and get out. That's practically all I do, unless I get robbed or something. But yeah, unless I know someone and they come up to me, I don't really go to people because I don't know who I can trust. At the end of the day, it's the real world, and people will backstab you. So I don't know if I can trust Coldfish or not. So I don't really go with Coldfish anymore, knowing how he is and how he feels and feels. So yeah. I know Coldfish way back from Ocean Movements, like probably like a year or two ago. But yeah, he's one of those guys that just feels. So he kind of difficult. Yeah, this is the Mustang that I want to get out and drive.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
It's like 59,000. I got like 56,000 or so. And I don't really use the money for anything else. So I don't mind like spending on it. So I don't use it for anything but citations and stuff like that. And maybe the maybe like a gun or something. I don't really use the econ money because there's nothing to use it for. I have a house, we're good on that. I have a car, We're good on that. I have insurance. We're good on that. Interest is like 5%, so probably like 5,000 for the car. So it's wow. But this is the Mustang I want to use. Of course, I'm gonna need to take off the underglow. It's blue. Of course, it's not allowed. But this is the Mustang that I want to use. This one right here. Honestly, I think GTA5 or Rockstar could do better. There's like 3 Mustangs in this game. 2015 to 2018, 19, and then this one. So I think the 2015 is like the Dominator, the regular Dominator, and then the Dominator something GTP or something like that. But the one with electric, and then it's this one. I like this one for the design, but I feel like they could do so much more with it. Oh, we gotta add. I might add them. I can hop off, but yeah, this is what I want to use. I'm gonna hop off because it's gonna be boring as hell. And I'm gonna eat. So if there's something good going on, I'll hop on roleplay and do something. But yeah,